As late summer would eventually begin to lead a steady course toward its much cooler and crisper neighboring season, an unfamiliar email landed inside my inbox with an offer we couldn't refuse. An experience that would take place at one of our most favorite areas found near the gateway of those good old Great Smoky Mountains of eastern Tennessee.
We're back at Pigeon Forge. Yeah, Sarah and I are pretty excited to be here.
At a destination built upon family values, positive outlooks, spectacular experiences, plenty of reminders that never stop dreaming and believing. Best days lie ahead. Quest Capsule was invited to be a part of the 2022 Dollywood Influencers Gathering, a 3-day event hosted by Dollywood that would offer us a beautiful stay at the DreamMore Resort and Spa, a behind-the-scenes insider's tour of Dollywood Theme Park, as well as a handful of other outings, food, fun, and adventures that I'm really excited to show you over the next few weeks or so.
And here we are checking into the DreamMore Resort. All right, so we just got checked in. Really nice hotel staff, and now we're headed to our room, get ready for the event tonight. 3:40. I think it's 3:40.
I think we need to turn around.
Yeah, 3:40.
Okay.
My sense of direction is off. Oh, here we are. Okay.
Count it off. It is.
DreamMore Resort. Look at this. Oh my God, it's got a bunk bed.
But there's a little creek on
Oh, there is. Or Creekside. Really beautiful landscaping here all throughout the resort. You have a little playground area, true timber fashion. And over here's the DreamMore Resort and Spa swimming pool area. The Song and Hearth Orchard. Love every moment.
Maybe there was like pumpkins in
Looks like they've been hauling something. You think pumpkins? Here is the swimming hole. Really relaxing swimming pool area. Cornhole field. Let's see what my aim's like this morning. Pretty close for a first timer. And Dolly's always good to remind us nothing is impossible if you can just believe. Don't live your life in shackles when faith can be your key. The winner's one who keeps determination in his eyes, who's not afraid to fly, not afraid to try.
Look at the berry.
Yeah.
After checking in, taking a look around at Dolly Parton's resort masterpiece, the event's itinerary wouldn't waste any time stirring up a colorful off-road adventure that would get the heart racing, the eyes gazing, and the process of making many memories in the works. But before we met up with our host and the other event influencers to head out on our Smoky Mountain safari, Sarah and I only had about 20 minutes to share some lunch together before heading out on the event's first outing.
All right, so we just got here, and Sarah and I have a 1:30 pink Jeep tour to go on. But before we do, we dropped into the Song and Hearth,
splitting one of our favorite shareable lunch sandwiches from Philly just in the nick of time. Ordered up from the Song and Hearth Southern Eatery, conveniently located inside the DreamMore Resort.
We have about, 20 minutes to make the tour for the pink Jeep tour. Nice and cheesy, soft bread, crispy French fries. Pretty good. Those are good French fries.
Yeah, and they're not too salty either.
Scott, that's the easy one, right?
Nice.
Sarah, thank you. All right. Kayla, Caitlin, Corey.
Thank you.
And Jen.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Do you know what the Pink Jeep Tour is?
No. I was like looking into it, but I've never done it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. They usually try to do a little bit of off-roading, so if that's like an issue, then we can stop and let you
It's
out.
an issue if we don't do that.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
I'm gonna take you in a van, and that's not exciting, but then we'll get a Pink Jeep, and that'll be more exciting.
After quickly getting acquainted with our group, getting the brief rundown on our first conquest together,
You ready? Here we go.
Hi, Caitlin.
The crew heading out to the Pink Jeep Tour. Nice to meet you, Kate.
we all made way out of the DreamMore en route to our first ever Pink Jeep Tour.
All right, we're Dollywood Influencers. We got proof. We're Dollywood Influencers. Who would have known?
Yeah, these Jeeps are so fun.
This wheeled adventure would tour us through the thick of the amazing Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail before venturing out on a steep, most thrilling, grand finale 4x4 off-roading escapade.
All right, so look, they've got Newfound Gap, Roaring Fork Christmas lights, Foothills Parkway, valleys and views in the Gatlinburg Loop. Plenty of black bears here in the Smokies.
Oh no, never mind. She's talking to her husband. To my daughter.
Have fun with them.
Thank you.
I hope y'all get to see a bear.
Oh, I hope so too.
Be the first time in Roaring Fork if we do.
I know. Last time we had a group, we saw a bear.
Let me tell you, we've been traveling and taking in the beauty of Roaring Fork for years. But something happened this time that's never happened before. More on this here shortly. Can you guess what it is?
All right, so we're on the first stop of the Pink Jeep Tour. We're here at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park sign.
After a quick stop at the iconic Smoky Mountains National Park sign for some picture time, we finally made it to Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail.
You can't tell it as a Pink Jeep because I can't hold it out far enough.
No matter how many times we've driven around a loop in the past, the cooler air at this higher elevation and the shaded drive under the canopy of tall trees will always lend a peaceful sightseeing occasion. Although we've never driven the trail in the back of a pink 4x4 Jeep Wrangler named Emma, and with a group of other curious content creators. It had been a little while since our last visit here, so the winding roads, nature scenes, and mountainous visuals spotted all along our journey were a quick and well-needed reminder that this place is just plain good for the soul.
Okay, so this is gonna sound really weird, but I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just listen. Alright, now look back to your right.
That's so pretty.
That is my favorite, like the bears and that spot right there. So special.
On almost every trip we've taken to nearby Cades Cove through the years, we've been fortunate to see and film black bears in the wild. But here at Roaring Fork, no such luck. But we always knew they were here. We've driven the loop on nearly every trip since 2016, but have never spotted a bear here, much to our surprise. Well, I guess a pink Jeep tour must come with its fair share of good luck, because on this trip we saw two. One fairly close up from the Jeep, and another one from a distance in the woods that we bump into later.
Had this really cool dog. This is my favorite story. He had this really cool dog named Smoky Jack.
Whoa, there.
Oh, there's a bear! There's a bear! There's a bear!
Okay, you have to stay in it. Where does it?
Yes.
Can you see him? Oh, I see him now. She might be. Hi.
He looks like he's been tagged. Is that true?
He has it.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
You just saw a bear in the wild.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I mean,
After many times,
we've
probably
been honest, we've
50
never,
times
like,
we're here.
For
And
years.
that's the first bear we've
Since
seen.
what?
Tons at Cades Cove, right around the corner.
Oh.
That's exciting.
After finally fulfilling our long-term agenda of spotting bears along the fork, the tour took a stop at one of the old cabin homesteads still found along the nature trail. A great way to get a glimpse of what real mountain living looked like for those who resided in this area way back then.
This thing is definitely showing its years, but still holding up. Giant stone chimney, still intact. Of course, the stone foundation, stacking those stones from the river water. I always love the sound of being inside one of these cabins, imagining the fire roaring back in those days. Only means of keeping yourself warm.
Final stretch of our pink Jeep tour adventure at Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail showcased some of the forest's finest nature displays and wildlife, just weeks before the shifting of the seasons.
Oh, there is another one! I've never seen two in one. Is my back off?
Bear. Yeah.
Look, he's right there. Look to your left. He's like, we saw two bears, yo. I know, that's so awesome.
And just when we thought the Jeep adventure had reached the pinnacle of thrill and excitement, our adventure guide threw us a curveball and brought the pink Wrangler to a maze of private backcountry lands built for steep 4x4 off-roading.
We're going up that. Here we go, guys. Wait, are we off the road?
We're doing a little off-roading here.
Long slide.
Oh,
Literally.
we're going up there.
A perfect way to cap off a 3-hour tour in the Great Smokies. But at least she gave us the option of choosing which direction to take.
This has to be unanimous. Left or right?
Left.
Oh my gosh. You do have candles above your head.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
Hold on, Sarah.
I'm sorry.
I just trust Caitlin. I'm like, it's fine. We're not gonna die, guys.
Wow, that was quite the hill.
Sometimes.
After returning to the Pink Jeep Tour location, our adventure guide proudly gifted us a signature sticker that is only awarded to those lucky enough to spot the Smoky Mountains' most famous furry resident during a tour.
Oh, thank you.
so much. It was so much
You were
fun.
so welcome. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a great trip.
Thank you very much. That was fun. Thank you.
We'd only been in town for a handful of hours, and already day one was shaping up to be the perfect kickoff to the 2022 Dollywood Influencers Gathering. From checking in and admiring our home away from home at the DreamMore Resort Spa in Pigeon Forge, to setting out on an exciting Pink Jeep Tour outdoor adventure with a great group of new friends and influencers. It was now late afternoon, and the event schedule had a dinner theater in store that we'd never experienced before. A fine feast and dazzling entertainment that's been granted the ultimate seal of approval by none other than Dolly Parton herself. We can't wait to show you.